Have you ever stood up from a familiar chair, perhaps one you've relaxed in for years, only to find your legs protesting with an unexpected sense of weakness, a trembling uncertainty that wasn't there before? Or maybe you've caught yourself hesitating at the foot of a staircase, a flicker of doubt about whether your legs possess the same reliable strength that once carried you effortlessly. For many individuals navigating the rich tapestry of life beyond 60, these subtle shifts are often the first whispers from the body, signaling that the relentless march of time is beginning to reshape how their very foundation, their legs, functions. It's a sobering realization, isn't it? Our legs, these incredible pillars of support, carry us through the myriad moments of our lives. From invigorating morning walks in the park, to the practicalities of grocery shopping, from climbing stairs to visit loved ones, to simply enjoying a leisurely stroll. They are, quite literally, our connection to the world, our means of engagement and independence. However, as the years advance, without dedicated attention and the right kind of internal support, these loyal servants can begin to feel stiff, wobbly, or demonstrably weak. And once that precious strength begins to ebb, the impact ripples outwards, affecting far more than just our physical mobility. It touches our balance, creating a lurking fear of falls. It chips away at our independence, making everyday tasks seem daunting. It can even dim our confidence, leading to a more withdrawn existence. The world can start to feel a little smaller, the horizons a little closer. But what if I told you that this narrative of inevitable decline is not entirely fixed? What if a significant part of the power to rewrite this story lies not in some complex, unattainable regimen, but right on your dinner plate? The exhilarating news is that you are far from powerless in this journey. In fact, the choices you make at mealtimes can wield a profoundly positive influence. Certain foods, readily available, everyday foods, possess the remarkable ability to help rebuild, preserve, and re-energize your legs from the very core of your being. We're not talking about elusive miracle pills peddled by fleeting trends, nor are we discussing obscure, expensive powders with questionable efficacy. Instead, we are focusing on a collection of veritable superfoods, their benefits underscored by scientific understanding and embraced by countless older adults who are actively choosing to remain strong, mobile, and gloriously independent for as long as humanly possible. These are the nutritional champions that can fortify your stride and keep you moving with purpose. In this comprehensive exploration, we will embark on a journey through 7 such superfoods, each a titan in its own right when it comes to supporting robust leg health in our later years. We will delve into foods renowned for their capacity to enhance muscle strength, promote joint health, improve vital circulation, and aid in swift recovery. By the time we conclude our discussion, you will not only possess a clear understanding of what to consciously add to your plate, but, more importantly, why these additions matter so profoundly and how you can begin to integrate them into your daily life through simple, sustainable, and enjoyable practices. So stay with us, because this isn't merely a conversation about stronger legs. It's a deeper dialogue about moving through life with unwavering purpose, standing tall with unshakable confidence, and living each day with a vibrant, sustained energy for all the wonderful years yet to come. Are you ready to discover the culinary keys to unlocking a more active and empowered future? Let's begin this vital exploration. 1. Salmon, the omega-rich architect of muscle and mover of joints. Imagine a food so potent, so perfectly designed by nature, that it simultaneously addresses 2 of the most significant challenges aging legs face: muscle deterioration and joint inflammation. That food is salmon. Often celebrated for its delicate flavor and versatility in the kitchen, salmon's true power for those over 60 lies deep within its nutritional profile. It's not just that it's an excellent source of protein, although that is undeniably crucial. What elevates salmon to superfood status for leg health is its unique 1-2 punch. High-quality, easily digestible protein essential for building and repairing muscle tissue, and a rich abundance of omega-3 fatty acids, which act as potent anti-inflammatory agents for your joints and muscles. As we journey past our 6th decade, a biological process known as sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, naturally begins to accelerate. It's not a personal failing. It's a universal aspect of human physiology. After the age of 60, many individuals find they lose strength more rapidly than they anticipate, particularly in the large, weight-bearing muscles of the legs, the quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves. These are the very muscles responsible for getting you out of a chair, maintaining your balance on uneven surfaces, and propelling you forward with each step. What many people don't fully grasp is that muscle isn't solely forged through exercise. It's meticulously built and maintained by the nutrients you consume. And in this nutritional construction project, salmon provides some of the most effective, natural building blocks available. You don't need to consume vast quantities to reap the benefits. A modest serving, perhaps the size of your palm, enjoyed a couple of times per week, is often sufficient to begin making a tangible difference over time. Consistency is far more important than quantity in a single meal. Each time you incorporate salmon into your diet, you are directly supplying your body with the amino acids it requires to preserve existing muscle tissue and even stimulate new growth, particularly in those critical weight-bearing areas of your thighs and calves. This protein power works to keep your legs robust and capable. The omega-3 fatty acids, primarily EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, are the unsung heroes working quietly yet powerfully in the background. These healthy fats are renowned for their ability to significantly reduce systemic inflammation. For aging joints, which can often become stiff, achy, and swollen, this is a game changer. By calming the inflammatory processes that can make movement painful, omega-3s help protect the delicate cartilage in your knees, hips, and ankles, improve circulation to these areas, and ultimately support smoother, more comfortable movement. This translates to less morning stiffness, greater ease in performing daily activities, and a quicker, more complete recovery after any physical exertion. Whether it's a dedicated exercise session, a bout of gardening, or simply a busy day spent running errands. Many older adults also report that regular salmon consumption helps them bounce back faster from minor strains or muscular soreness. This is because these beneficial fats assist in calming muscle inflammation, thereby reducing that persistent, tight, achy sensation that can sometimes settle in the lower legs. The cumulative result? You may find yourself able to stand for longer periods without discomfort, walk farther with renewed vigor, or simply navigate your daily life with a greater sense of physical ease and confidence. And here's a crucial point that makes salmon so accessible. You don't need to be a culinary expert or invest in the most expensive cuts. Canned salmon, a pantry staple, is an excellent and affordable source of both protein and omega-3s. Frozen salmon fillets offer convenience and quality. Whether you prefer it grilled to perfection, baked with herbs and lemon, or gently pan-seared, the method of preparation is less important than its inclusion in your diet. There's a compelling reason why health professionals and nutritionists consistently recommend salmon to older adults. It delivers tangible, consistent results, not instantaneously, not magically, but steadily over time. And when your legs begin to feel stronger, more supple, and more reliable, that sense of well-being often extends to the rest of your body and mind. That is the profound, quiet power encapsulated in a simple plate of salmon, prepared with care and eaten with intention. If you're finding this deep dive into the benefits of salmon for leg strength insightful, and perhaps you're already thinking about how to incorporate it more into your meals, we'd love to know. Please comment with the number 1 below or share your favorite way to prepare salmon. Your engagement helps us understand what resonates most with you. 2. Spinach, the verdant dynamo for muscular vigor and circulatory health. Spinach, Popeye's famous power booster, might appear to be just another humble leafy green on the supermarket shelf. Yet, for the health and vitality of your legs, particularly as you age, it's more akin to high-octane fuel for an intricate engine. This vibrant vegetable is densely packed with an impressive array of nutrients, including magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and beneficial plant-based nitrates. Each of these components works diligently behind the scenes, often in synergy, to ensure your muscles contract efficiently, your nerves fire messages smoothly, and your blood flows freely throughout your lower limbs. For older adults, optimizing these 3 fundamental physiological functions is absolutely crucial for maintaining legs that are not only strong, but also responsive and balanced. Let's begin with a factor that is frequently overlooked yet profoundly impacts leg health: circulation. Impaired blood flow is one of the most common, yet often hidden, culprits behind legs that feel persistently heavy, weak, numb, or tingly in later life. Think of your blood vessels as the delivery highways for oxygen and essential nutrients. If these highways become congested or lose their elasticity, your leg muscles are starved of what they need to perform optimally. Spinach contains natural compounds, particularly nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a potent vasodilator, meaning it helps blood vessels relax and widen, thereby improving their ability to expand and contract efficiently. This enhanced vascular function makes it easier for oxygen-rich blood and vital nutrients to reach every part of your legs, especially the hard-working muscles. The tangible benefits? You might experience less stiffness upon waking, reduced fatigue when you're on your feet for extended periods, and notably better recovery when you've engaged in more physical activity than usual. Then we have the dynamic duo of potassium and magnesium, two essential minerals that a significant portion of individuals over 65 unfortunately do not consume in adequate amounts. These are not merely abstract nutrients listed on a food label. They are absolutely critical for precise muscle control and nerve function. Have you ever been jolted awake by a sudden, excruciating leg cramp? Or felt your knees inexplicably shaky, or experienced a disconcerting sensation that your legs might buckle unexpectedly? There's a strong likelihood that your muscles are signaling a deficiency in one or both of these vital minerals. Magnesium, for instance, is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those that govern muscle relaxation and contraction. Potassium works in concert with sodium to maintain proper fluid balance within cells and is essential for nerve signal transmission that dictates muscle movement. Spinach delivers both these minerals in a highly bioavailable form, a form your body readily recognizes and knows how to utilize effectively. This helps to keep those small but mighty leg muscles firing exactly when they should, preventing cramps, spasms, and that unsettling feeling of instability. Spinach also makes a significant contribution to bone strength through its rich vitamin K content. While we often focus on muscles, it's vital to remember that your bones are the foundational framework upon which your muscles are anchored and rely for leverage. As you age, maintaining strong, dense bones becomes just as paramount as preserving muscle mass and flexibility. A body with robust bones but weak muscles will still struggle. And conversely, strong muscles need a solid skeletal structure. When both systems are adequately supported, your legs feel more stable, more grounded, and more capable of handling the stresses of daily movement. Vitamin K plays a key role in bone mineralization and helps regulate calcium, ensuring it goes where it's needed most. One of the most underappreciated benefits of spinach, however, lies in its naturally occurring nitrates. Unlike the artificial nitrates sometimes found in processed meats, which can have negative health implications, the nitrates in spinach and other leafy greens are health-promoting. As mentioned earlier, they convert to nitric oxide, which not only improves blood flow, but can also enhance muscle efficiency and endurance. It's akin to upgrading the fuel lines to your leg muscles, allowing them to work harder for longer without fatiguing as quickly. You may notice this as increased stamina on your walks, or perhaps fewer necessary pauses when tackling a flight of stairs or navigating a large store. That's your legs expressing their gratitude for a more efficient internal supply chain. If the thought of consuming large plates of cooked spinach doesn't appeal to you, there's excellent news. It doesn't take an enormous quantity to make a meaningful difference. A handful of fresh baby spinach blended into a morning smoothie is virtually undetectable in taste, but delivers a powerful nutritional punch. A few leaves tossed into an omelet or scrambled eggs add color and nutrients. A spoonful stirred into a hearty soup or stew just before serving will wilt down and integrate seamlessly. Spinach is remarkably versatile and adapts to almost any meal, and the benefits aren't solely long-term. They can begin to accumulate and become noticeable after just a few days of consistent, regular intake. Spinach isn't just generic, healthy food for seniors. It's a targeted tool, a small but mighty ingredient that actively strengthens legs from the inside out, supports efficient recovery, and empowers you to continue doing the activities that bring joy and meaning to your life. Walking without hesitation, standing without strain, and living without the pervasive fear of your legs letting you down. We've now explored the power of spinach, our second superfood. If you're still with us and finding these detailed insights valuable for your health journey, please let us know by commenting with the number 2 below. And if you haven't already, this is a great moment to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. Your support is invaluable and helps us continue creating informative and inspiring content designed to empower you. Now, let's move forward to our next leg-strengthening ally. 3. Greek yogurt, the creamy cornerstone of muscle preservation and bone integrity. Greek yogurt, often relegated to the breakfast table or a quick snack, is, in reality, a veritable powerhouse when it comes to maintaining leg strength, supporting bone density, and promoting overall mobility, especially in the later stages of life. What truly sets it apart from many other dairy products and even other types of yogurt is its unique and highly beneficial balance of exceptionally high-quality protein and readily absorbable calcium. These are two cornerstone nutrients that your body depends on, day in and day out, to preserve precious muscle mass and diligently protect your bones from age-related decline. As we navigate the aging process, our bodies naturally tend to lose muscle at an accelerated rate, a phenomenon particularly pronounced in the legs, which bear the majority of our body weight and are essential for nearly every movement we make. Without a consistent and sufficient intake of protein, your body simply lacks the fundamental raw materials, the amino acids, required to repair daily wear and tear, and to keep those vital leg muscles strong and resilient. One of an important and often misunderstood fact is that your protein requirements actually increase as you get older, not decrease. This is due to factors like anabolic resistance, where the body becomes less efficient at using protein to build muscle. However, paradoxically, many older adults find their appetite diminishes, or they may not prepare protein-rich meals as frequently as they once did, leading to an unintentional protein deficit. This is precisely where Greek yogurt steps in as a convenient and effective solution. It's remarkably easy to eat, incredibly versatile in how it can be consumed, and, crucially, it's highly concentrated in protein. Even a standard single-serving cup of plain Greek yogurt can provide significantly more protein than a large egg, or even a small serving of some meats, often upwards of 15-20 grams. Furthermore, because it's soft, smooth, and generally easy to digest, it's particularly beneficial for seniors who may experience difficulties with chewing tougher foods, or who find heavier meals less appealing. But the considerable benefits of Greek yogurt extend far beyond its impressive protein content. The calcium it provides plays a quiet yet absolutely critical role in a multitude of physiological processes essential for leg function, including muscle contractions and nerve signal transmission. Every single step you take, every time you rise from a seated position, every moment you instinctively adjust your posture to maintain balance, all these actions depend on precise electrical signals firing correctly between your nerves and muscles. Calcium is integral to this communication. Without an adequate supply, these signals can weaken or become less coordinated over time. This subtle degradation is what can contribute to that feeling of unsteady legs, impaired balance, and an increased risk of falls, which are unfortunately common concerns for many older adults. Moreover, Greek yogurt is a staunch supporter of bone density. This is profoundly important because no matter how strong and well-conditioned your muscles are, they can only function optimally if they are anchored to bones that are healthy, dense, and resilient. Osteoporosis and osteopenia, low bone mass, can make bones fragile and prone to fractures, severely impacting mobility and independence. Greek yogurt delivers a significant dose of calcium, often fortified with vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption, and even contains probiotics. These beneficial bacteria not only support gut health, which can improve nutrient absorption overall, but some research suggests certain strains may also indirectly benefit bone health. Thus, Greek yogurt acts as a comprehensive support system for both your muscular and skeletal structures, working synergistically to keep your legs steady, responsive, and strong. What's more, incorporating Greek yogurt into your routine is an incredibly easy habit to build and sustain. You don't need to undertake a radical overhaul of your entire diet. You could begin with just one serving a day, perhaps as a satisfying breakfast mixed with berries and a sprinkle of nuts or seeds, or as a protein-boosting afternoon snack. For those who are lactose intolerant or sensitive to dairy, many excellent lactose-free Greek yogurt options are now widely available, offering the same impressive protein and calcium benefits without digestive discomfort. The key isn't about achieving dietary perfection overnight. It's about making small, consistent steps that cumulatively nourish your strength day after day. Older adults who regularly include Greek yogurt in their dietary pattern often report feeling more energized throughout the day, more stable and confident on their feet, and better equipped to handle everyday physical tasks, from carrying groceries to playing with grandchildren. This isn't a coincidence. It's the direct result of providing your body with essential, high-quality nutrients from the inside, which then manifests as improved strength, balance, and vitality on the outside, especially in your legs. So, the next time you find yourself perusing the dairy aisle at your local supermarket, try to see that section not just as a refrigerated case full of snacks, but as a shelf stocked with potential leg support. That humble little cup of Greek yogurt might just be one of Vavishash's easiest, most palatable, and remarkably effective steps you can take towards cultivating stronger, steadier, and more reliable legs for the years ahead. If you've found this information on Greek yogurt enlightening, or if it's a staple in your diet already, share your thoughts. Comment with the number 3 below if you appreciate the power of this creamy delight. We love hearing from you. 4. Sweet potatoes, the comforting carb for sustained energy and cramp-free legs. Sweet potatoes, with their vibrant orange hue and comforting earthy sweetness, might not immediately spring to mind when you think of muscle food. However, when it comes to keeping your legs energized, steady, and notably free from debilitating cramps, these humble root vegetables quietly and consistently deliver in all the right ways. Unlike simple, quick-burning carbohydrates found in white bread, sugary snacks, or processed cereals, which often lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by an energy-sapping crash an hour or so later, sweet potatoes are classified as complex carbohydrates. This crucial distinction means they break down slowly in your digestive system, providing your body with a sustained, steady release of energy. This type of prolonged fuel supply is absolutely perfect for older adults who want to stay active and on their feet for longer periods without feeling prematurely wiped out or experiencing that mid-afternoon slump. What makes sweet potatoes particularly valuable for comprehensive leg health is their unique and potent nutritional combination. Firstly, they are exceptionally rich in potassium, a key electrolyte mineral that your leg muscles desperately need to function correctly and efficiently. Potassium plays a pivotal role in facilitating smooth muscle contractions, supporting proper hydration within muscle cells, and working in close partnership with sodium to maintain the delicate electrochemical balance necessary to prevent cramping. For anyone who has ever been rudely awakened by an agonizing nighttime leg cramp, or felt that sudden vis-like tightening in their calf muscle mid-walk, an inadequate potassium intake is often a significant contributing factor. Sweet potatoes provide a generous natural source of this vital mineral. Furthermore, sweet potatoes contain a good amount of magnesium, another essential mineral that pairs beautifully with potassium to help ease muscle tension, reduce excitability in nerve endings, and keep leg muscles from fatiguing too quickly. Magnesium also plays a role in energy production at a cellular level. And importantly, unlike many highly processed foods that are often loaded with artificial preservatives, excessive sodium, and offer very little genuine nourishment, sweet potatoes are a whole, natural food, easy for your body to digest and absorb its rich array of nutrients. Then there are the powerful antioxidants, vitamin C and beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A. These compounds are renowned for their ability to combat oxidative stress and reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in muscle tissue and joints. This is more significant than many people realize. As we age, chronic low-grade inflammation can become one of the biggest covert enemies of joint and muscle health, contributing to pain, stiffness, and reduced mobility. A diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods like sweet potatoes helps to quell this internal fire, potentially reducing swelling in the knees, ankles, and feet. This directly impacts how long you can stand, walk, or engage in your favorite activities without experiencing discomfort or pain. What many people also love about sweet potatoes is not just their impressive nutritional profile, but the inherent comfort and familiarity they offer. They are warm, filling, and often evoke pleasant memories of family dinners, holiday gatherings, and traditional home cooking. And the beauty of incorporating them into your diet is their versatility and ease of preparation. You can bake them whole until tender and fluffy, mash them with a touch of spice, roast them in cubes with savory herbs, or even add small diced chunks into hearty soups, stews, or curries. Whether you prefer them prepared in a savory style with additions like garlic, rosemary, and a drizzle of olive oil, or with a hint of sweetness from cinnamon or nutmeg, they still provide the same invaluable leg-supporting benefits. Many older adults who make a conscious effort to include sweet potatoes in their meals 2 or 3 times a week report tangible improvements. They often experience fewer disruptive leg cramps, notice less fatigue when walking or engaging in light exercise, and generally feel they have better stamina throughout the entire day. This isn't a result of some fleeting magic. It's the predictable outcome of smart, consistent nutrition doing precisely what it's designed to do: nourish, support, and heal the body from within. If you're someone who often finds yourself dragging your feet by mid-afternoon, or if your legs frequently feel heavy, sluggish, and slow to respond even after a period of rest, introducing sweet potatoes into your regular dietary rotation could make a truly noticeable and positive difference. Because sometimes, the most effective way to strengthen your legs isn't just through dedicated exercise. It's by fueling them with carbohydrates that last, nutrients that support, and compounds that heal from the inside out. Are you a fan of sweet potatoes? Does learning about their specific benefits for leg health inspire you to eat them more often? If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment with the number 4 below to let us know you're here and engaged. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we warmly invite you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content designed to inform and inspire you on your wellness journey. Now, let's press on to our 5th superfood. 5. Eggs, the complete protein package for resilient muscles and sharp nerves. Eggs, a breakfast staple cherished across generations and cultures, represent far more than just a familiar and convenient food, especially for older adults striving to maintain their physical capabilities. They are, in essence, a complete, self-contained nutritional package perfectly designed for maintaining lean muscle mass, particularly in the legs, and supporting the intricate communication network between your brain and your body. Each humble egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, the precise molecular building blocks that your muscles absolutely require to grow, recover from daily stresses, and, most importantly, stay strong and functional as the years pass. For seniors, this makes eggs one of the most efficient, bioavailable, and remarkably affordable, high-quality protein sources available. One of the most pervasive and disempowering myths surrounding the aging process is that significant muscle loss is an inevitable and irreversible consequence of growing older. While it is undeniably true that sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle mass and function, tends to accelerate after the age of 60, this physiological trend does not mean you are helpless in the face of it. The consistent consumption of the right kinds of foods, particularly those rich in high-quality protein, can dramatically slow down this decline, and in some cases, even help rebuild and restore muscle tissue that has been lost. Eggs play a pivotal and often underestimated role in this protective and restorative process, precisely because they provide what nutritionists call complete protein. This means they contain every single one of the essential amino acids your body cannot synthesize on its own and must obtain from dietary sources to effectively rebuild and preserve muscle tissue. This completeness is crucial for optimal muscle protein synthesis. But the remarkable benefits of eggs for leg health extend well beyond their protein content. They are also one of the best natural dietary sources of vitamin D, a nutrient that plays a multifaceted role in supporting both bone health and muscle function. Vitamin D is essential for your body to absorb calcium effectively, which, as we've discussed, is vital for strong bones. Furthermore, emerging research increasingly highlights vitamin D's direct role in muscle strength and performance. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight exposure, and our kidneys may be less able to convert it into its active form. This makes obtaining vitamin D from dietary sources like eggs even more critical. A strong pair of legs fundamentally requires a strong skeletal framework underneath, and the vitamin D in eggs helps ensure that both your muscular and skeletal systems are robustly supported in tandem. Another often overlooked, yet incredibly important nutrient found abundantly in eggs, particularly in the yolk, is choline. Choline is a vital nutrient that plays a critical role in nerve communication and the maintenance of healthy cell membranes. Specifically, it's a precursor to acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that is essential for muscle control. When you decide to take a step, your brain sends a complex series of electrical and chemical messages down your spinal cord and through your peripheral nerves to your leg muscles, instructing them to contract and relax in a coordinated fashion. If these signals are slow, weak, or inefficient due to suboptimal nerve health or insufficient neurotransmitters, your movements can feel unsteady, your reaction times can be delayed, and your overall control can be compromised. Choline helps to keep these crucial messages crisp, efficient, and well-timed, giving your legs better control, improved coordination, and quicker reactions, which is essential for balance and fall prevention. Eggs are also incredibly versatile and generally easy to digest, making them suitable for a wide range of dietary preferences and needs. Whether scrambled until fluffy, boiled to firm perfection, gently poached, or incorporated into a soft, savory omelet with vegetables, they can be adapted to suit nearly any taste or texture preference. And for seniors who may have smaller appetites or experience digestive sensitivities with larger or heavier meals, eggs offer a compact, nutrient-dense way to derive a significant amount of nutritional benefit from a relatively small amount of food. A single egg or two can provide a substantial nutritional boost without feeling overly filling. Many older adults who make a point of including eggs regularly in their diet report noticeable improvements in their physical well-being. They often find that their energy returns more quickly after a long walk or a period of activity. Their legs recover better and feel less sore after exertion. And they feel more stable and confident when climbing stairs, bending down to pick something up, or navigating uneven terrain. This is because protein isn't just about building bulk or brute strength. It's profoundly about endurance, balance, functional capacity, and the kind of subtle, everyday strength that underpins independence and quality of life. The complete protein, vitamin D, and choline in eggs all contribute to this holistic strength. If you've been avoiding eggs due to historical and now largely outdated concerns about dietary cholesterol's impact on blood cholesterol levels, it might be time to reconsider. Decades of research have shown that for the majority of people, dietary cholesterol has a much smaller effect on blood cholesterol levels than previously believed. Saturated and trans fats have a far greater impact. The numerous health benefits of eggs, especially when it comes to supporting muscle maintenance, nerve function, and overall nutritional status in older adults, often far outweigh the perceived risks for most individuals. As always, it's wise to discuss any significant dietary changes with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions. However, don't let outdated information prevent you from enjoying a food that could truly support your body in numerous meaningful ways. Eggs are one of the simplest, most accessible tools in your kitchen, yet they deliver one of the most important forms of foundational support your aging legs can receive: steady, complete, natural muscle fuel and nerve nourishment. And as the years gracefully unfold, that is precisely what your legs are asking for. The power of the humble egg is quite something, isn't it? If this information has cracked open a new perspective for you on eggs, or if you're an egg enthusiast already, let us know. Comment with the number 5 below. Your feedback is golden to us. 6. Blueberries, the antioxidant jewels for inflammation defense and vascular resilience. Blueberries, those small, dusky orbs bursting with sweet tart flavor, may seem diminutive, but when it comes to safeguarding the health and function of your legs in older age, they carry a surprising and formidable amount of protective strength. These little berries are absolutely loaded with potent antioxidants, which are natural compounds that diligently fight the cellular damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals, quell chronic inflammation, and mitigate oxidative stress throughout your body. This is profoundly important because one of the primary underlying reasons older adults experience progressive weakness, persistent stiffness, and nagging soreness in their legs isn't solely attributable to the chronological process of aging itself. It's often due to the insidious, quiet accumulation of inflammation within the muscles, joints, and blood vessels over time. Think of chronic inflammation metaphorically as a kind of biological rust slowly forming within your joints and muscles. Just like rust on metal, it can slow things down, make simple, once effortless movements feel heavy and laborious, and even interfere significantly with your body's natural ability to recover effectively after everyday activities like walking, gardening, or completing household chores. Blueberries, with their rich cargo of antioxidants, help to effectively clean away this rust. Their characteristic deep blue-purple color comes from a particularly powerful group of flavonoid antioxidants called anthocyanins. These specific compounds have been extensively studied and are renowned for their ability to specifically target and neutralize inflammatory pathways, and also to support the health and integrity of blood vessel walls. For your legs, this translates directly into several tangible benefits. Firstly, improved vascular health means smoother, more efficient circulation. Less inflammation in the blood vessels allows them to be more pliable and responsive, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are delivered effectively to your leg muscles and that waste products are efficiently removed. Whether you spend long periods sitting, which can predispose you to circulatory sluggishness, or you're on your feet for most of the day, the quality of your blood flow plays an immense role in how your legs feel, especially by the end of the day. If your circulation is impaired or sluggish, you might notice more pronounced heaviness, swelling, or fatigue in your thighs, calves, or ankles. However, when blood is moving freely and efficiently, partly thanks to the vasoprotective effects of blueberry anthocyanins, your legs tend to feel lighter, quicker, more agile, and generally more ready to move when you are. Blueberries also play a role in supporting collagen production and preservation. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, forming the structural framework of connective tissues, not just in your skin, but critically within your joints, tendons, and ligaments that provide essential support and stability to your legs. As we age, collagen naturally breaks down, and its production slows. This can lead to joints, like your knees and hips, feeling less stable, more prone to wear and tear, and generally less resilient. The potent antioxidants found in blueberries, including vitamin C, which is a direct cofactor in collagen synthesis, and anthocyanins, help to protect existing collagen from degradation by free radicals and may even support the body's ability to rebuild and repair these vital internal support systems. Stronger, more flexible connective tissues mean more stable and reliable joints, contributing to better balance and reduced risk of injury. Another somewhat hidden but significant benefit of regular blueberry consumption is their positive impact on insulin sensitivity. Many older adults face challenges with blood sugar regulation, and when glucose isn't processed efficiently by the body, a condition known as insulin resistance, it can lead to a cascade of negative effects, including persistent fatigue, increased muscle breakdown, and poor circulation, all of which directly and adversely affect leg strength and overall vitality. Numerous studies have shown that regular intake of blueberries can help improve insulin sensitivity and support more stable blood sugar levels naturally, without the dramatic spikes and subsequent crashes that can drain your energy and place undue strain on your body's systems. And here's one more compelling reason to embrace these little blue powerhouses. Blueberries are incredibly easy to incorporate into your diet. There's virtually no prep work involved, no peeling, no chopping, no cooking required, unless you choose to bake with them. You can effortlessly toss a generous handful into your morning oatmeal or cold cereal, blend them into a nutrient-rich smoothie, stir them into yogurt, or simply enjoy them by the handful as a refreshing and satisfying midday snack. It's also worth noting that frozen blueberries are just as nutritionally potent as fresh ones. Sometimes even more so, as they are often frozen at peak ripeness, locking in their antioxidants. Frozen blueberries are also generally more affordable and readily available year-round, making them a practical and accessible choice. People often underestimate the cumulative value of something so small and seemingly simple. However, it's often the small positive habits, done consistently over time, that make the biggest and most lasting difference to our health and well-being. If you desire legs that feel more energized, more stable, less weighed down by the burden of chronic inflammation, and more capable of carrying you through your day with ease, then making blueberries a regular feature on your plate is one of the most powerful, palatable, and scientifically supported daily habits you can adopt. They are truly nature's tiny defenders of your lower limb health. We're almost through our list of superfoods. This journey into the benefits of blueberries has been quite revealing, hasn't it? If you're still watching and finding these detailed insights valuable, please comment with the number 6 below to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a wonderful time to do so. And remember to hit the notification bell. Your support truly helps us continue creating good content designed to inform and inspire you. Let's move forward to our final, but no less important, superfood. 7. Pumpkin seeds. The miniature mighty morsels for muscle calm, nerve acuity, and joint ease. Pumpkin seeds, often casually enjoyed as a seasonal snack or a crunchy topping, might not immediately command attention as a leg-strengthening champion. Yet, don't let their unassuming size fool you. These tiny, typically flat, green-tinged seeds are nutritional dynamos, densely packed with a remarkable array of nutrients that directly and significantly support the strength, coordination, and responsiveness of your legs. These miniature mighty morsels are particularly rich in magnesium, zinc, iron, and healthy unsaturated fats, all of which play crucial and often synergistic roles in how your nerves communicate, how your muscles contract and relax, how oxygen is delivered, and how your joints maintain their comfort and mobility, all vital for keeping you balanced, agile, and moving with confidence as you age. One of the most important contributions pumpkin seeds make to leg health is their exceptional magnesium content. Magnesium, as we've touched upon with spinach, acts almost like a natural calming agent for your muscles and nervous system. When your dietary intake of magnesium is insufficient, a surprisingly common scenario, especially as we get older due to decreased absorption or inadequate consumption, your leg muscles can become prone to cramping, twitching, or feeling constantly tense and unable to fully relax. You might notice this discomfort most acutely when you're trying to fall asleep, manifesting as that irritating and disruptive restless leg sensation. Or you might experience it when you stand up after a period of sitting, feeling a sudden jolt of tightness or a charley horse in your calf. Magnesium is instrumental in preventing these issues by supporting proper muscle relaxation, counterbalancing calcium's role in contraction, and by facilitating efficient nerve signaling, ensuring that messages for muscles to relax are received and acted upon. Iron, another key nutrient found in abundance in pumpkin seeds, is fundamental for supporting optimal oxygen delivery to your muscles. Your muscles, especially the large ones in your legs that are constantly working to support and move you, require a steady supply of oxygen to produce energy efficiently. When your legs aren't receiving enough oxygen due to low iron levels, which can lead to iron deficiency anemia, they fatigue much more quickly. This can translate into needing to take more frequent breaks during walks, finding that even short distances feel arduous, or generally experiencing a quicker onset of that heavy, leaden feeling in your limbs. Including iron-rich foods like pumpkin seeds in your diet helps to keep your red blood cells healthy and plentiful, ensuring they can carry an adequate supply of oxygen to your working leg muscles. This, in turn, helps your legs stay energized for longer periods and recover more rapidly from physical activity. Zinc is where the benefits for leg function become even more intricate and fascinating. Zinc is essential for a vast array of bodily functions, but it plays a particularly critical role in supporting nerve health and immune function. Specifically for your legs, zinc helps maintain the delicate and complex communication pathways between your brain and the intricate network of small muscles in your legs, ankles, and feet that are responsible for fine motor control, balance, and proprioception, your body's sense of its position in space. When these nerve signals weaken or become less precise, your reflexes can slow down, your balance can suffer significantly, and you become more prone to missteps, stumbles, or even falls. Ensuring an adequate intake of zinc through foods like pumpkin seeds helps to protect and support this vital nerve communication, keeping your lower body more responsive, better coordinated, and more adept at making the rapid micro-adjustments necessary to maintain stability. Pumpkin seeds also contribute positively to joint health, primarily thanks to their content of anti-inflammatory healthy fats, including omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in a beneficial balance, as well as other antioxidant compounds. These natural oils and phytonutrients help to reduce systemic inflammation, which can alleviate pain and stiffness, especially in weight-bearing joints like the knees and hips that take on the most pressure as we move through our day. If you've ever stood up from a chair and felt a distinct creaking sensation in your knees, or if you find you need a moment or two to get going and loosen up before you can move comfortably, inflammation is often a significant part of the underlying reason. The beneficial fats in pumpkin seeds help to ease this process, potentially leading to smoother, more fluid, and less painful motion. Another significant advantage of pumpkin seeds is just how wonderfully easy they are to incorporate into your daily diet. You can sprinkle them liberally on salads for a delightful crunch, mix them into your morning yogurt or oatmeal, toss them into homemade trail mixes or granola, blend them into smoothies, or simply grab a small handful as a satisfying and nutrient-dense snack between meals. They are shelf-stable, relatively affordable, and require absolutely no preparation at all. It's important to note that even a small daily amount, perhaps a tablespoon or two, consumed consistently, can begin to shift how your legs feel over the course of a few weeks of steady intake. Many seniors who make pumpkin seeds a regular part of their eating habits find that they feel more connected to their steps. Their legs feel more awake and less prone to fatigue. Their stride becomes steadier, and their overall balance feels more reliable. This isn't an accidental occurrence. It's your body gratefully responding to the precise array of nutrients it has been quietly, patiently asking for. So, if you're looking to add one more simple yet profoundly effective habit to your nutritional toolkit that delivers tangible benefits in terms of strength, stability, control, and comfort to your lower body, consider keeping a small jar of raw or lightly roasted pumpkin seeds readily accessible in your kitchen. It represents a small, almost effortless change that can lead to a stronger, more stable, and more confident you, one step at a time. This marks the end of our exploration of the 7 superfoods for leg health. If you found the information about pumpkin seeds and their diverse benefits compelling, please let us know by commenting with the number 7 below. We appreciate you staying with us through this entire journey. We've journeyed together through a landscape rich with nourishment, uncovering 7 simple yet profoundly effective foods that can make a genuine, palpable difference in how your legs feel, function, and support you as you gracefully age. Now, take a quiet moment to reflect. How many of these nutritional powerhouses are already a familiar and welcome part of your current meals? And, perhaps more importantly, which one of these? Be it the omega-rich salmon, the verdant spinach, the protein-packed Greek yogurt, the energizing sweet potato, the complete protein of an egg, the antioxidant-rich blueberry, or the mighty pumpkin seed, feels like the easiest, most inviting one to consciously add to your plate this very week. Herein lies a fundamental truth, one that is both empowering and deeply reassuring. Building and maintaining stronger legs, especially in our later years, doesn't have to be an arduous ordeal defined by grueling gym sessions or complicated restrictive regimens. Sometimes, the most significant strides towards enhanced strength and vitality begin with your very next trip to the grocery store. Sometimes, the transformation starts with one deliberate spoonful of creamy Greek yogurt, one thoughtful handful of crunchy pumpkin seeds, or the simple, conscious decision to swap in a baked sweet potato for a less nourishing side dish. It is consistently the small, intentional actions, repeated often and woven into the fabric of daily life, that cultivate real, lasting strength and resilience. These 7 superfoods were not chosen at random, nor are their benefits mere conjecture. Each one has been highlighted because it uniquely supports a different, yet interconnected system crucial for optimal leg health. Your muscles, your bones, your circulatory network, your nervous system, or your body's capacity for recovery and repair. When consumed as part of a balanced and varied diet, they work in concert, a symphony of nutrients helping your legs to remain strong, steady, and capable of carrying you through all of life's precious moments, on your own terms, with dignity and independence. Because every single step you take is not just about the physical act of moving from one place to another. It's a profound statement about your independence, your freedom to engage with the world, and your unwavering confidence in your body's abilities. And please, take this to heart. Even if you've already begun to notice some decline in your leg strength, or if balance has become a more conscious concern, it is truly never too late to make positive changes. Your body possesses an incredible, innate wisdom and a constant drive to heal, repair, and rebuild, especially when you provide it with the right tools. These tools prominently include good, wholesome food, adequate restorative rest, gentle and appropriate movement, and crucially, a mindset that embraces possibility and affirms, I'm not done yet, I can still grow stronger. So the invitation today is simple. Start with one thing, just one. Perhaps it's adding a handful of vibrant spinach to your morning eggs. Maybe it's swapping out sugary afternoon crackers for a small portion of nutrient-dense pumpkin seeds. Or Or it could be as easy as tossing a cup of luscious blueberries onto your morning oatmeal. Even one small, consistent dietary shift can begin to pave the way for you to feel a tangible difference, not just in your legs, but in your overall sense of vitality and well-being. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey today. We sincerely hope this exploration has provided you with valuable insights and practical inspiration. We would genuinely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a comment below and share one key takeaway you learned today. And, if you feel comfortable, how you might plan to incorporate this new knowledge into your own life. Your thoughts, experiences, and reflections are immensely important to us, and reading your comments provides us with great motivation and encouragement to continue this work. If you enjoyed this video and found its content helpful, informative, and empowering, we would be so grateful if you would show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and very importantly, sharing it with others who might also benefit from this information. And please, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our future content, where we'll continue to explore insightful and useful topics related to health, wellness, and vibrant aging. After all this analysis and discussion, what is the single most important lesson or piece of inspiration you've gleaned for yourself regarding the nourishment of your legs and, by extension, your overall well-being? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And always remember, the journey of self-care and strengthening your body is indeed a continuous one. The most powerful way to embark on it is by starting with small, manageable, and loving steps today. Thank you for watching and investing this time in yourself. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.